I have cookies and I want to watch YouTube content. Where do I start, though? Hey, what is that? What is that for an avatar? Is he popular still? I can't tell. Is he like a low-tier YouTuber now? He's not getting views, guys. Why are you not watching Will Smith eating spaghetti? Do you know how much improved over the years?
It's been a problem ever since I was a little boy.
Wow. He never got YouTube views. Guys, how will we solve this problem?
I think it's gotten worse as I've gotten older. I thought I had it under control, but...
True. So true.
I'm literally experiencing it right now.
I like pretty girls.
Wait, you consider them pretty? Damn, Will Smith. You are a weird person, don't you? Ah. What would I do without Epstein files?
A monster like Jeffrey Epstein
What America would do without Epstein files? How would they entertain the public nowadays?
did not operate.
By the way, the idea of cookies is to get to a certain milestone. You can see I need to get to like 1,000, 7,000, that sort of stuff.
Thought they'd be saying they won't be mentioned in this video, but no.
Oh my god, not only the Epstein files, but this video too.
While names like Elon Musk, Bill Clinton,
Elon Musk!
He made headlines after being accused of essaying a woman named Lacey L.
Not a good way to start a video, but we're literally just canceling the world flavor video.
She claimed that Copperfield her to his private Caribbean.
Wow, they learn so fast. Let me buy an island. I want to try it.
Under the false assaulted her. A federal
Yep, just a fucking copycat script.
investigation was conducted. Copperfield was.
By the way, I have more cookies than you ever thought I could have.
Not performs.
Oh, and since Will Smith doesn't know how pretty girls look like, I will show in this video. It's almost inevitable to
show
be honest.
a number of other occasions when he provided complimentary
other occasions
allegations that he drugged some of the females, considering blatantly lied about his ties
What a crazy magician.
to Epstein. That Copperfield finds himself at the center of a PR nightmare. But your health matters, and
Wow, it does matter, dude. It does matter. I run Lilac series, and I give medical advice, of course. Get it? You got your time. Let's watch our favorite food theory. Yay! Why they're skipping meals, guys?
Zoomers are choosing to like they have to do work.
It's the demands. They feel enslaved. Let's go, boy.
With no break.
They skip meals because they're enslaved.
To get it all done. This means that has to get done, and they'll be more productive if they lock in and do nothing.
How did you collected your data, though?
The task at hand. But the problem is affecting their health, something Gen Z are particularly conscious of. And it also affects their productivity, the very thing they're trying to improve by skipping lunch.
Whoa, so slavery is bad.
Let's look at the health issues first. If you're
I will skip meals and I will be more productive. Oops.
Missing a meal,
Chuck Testa.
likely missing a...
You probably thought this deer was alive. And they're not. They're dead. Nope, it's just Chuck Testa.
Oh no, the bear in my bed.
Nope, Chuck Testa.
Wow, she's so happy.
Your body...
Wait. We answering why Gen Z is skipping meals, but instead we're getting a health advice of how skipping meals will fucking obliterate our system.
Naturally burns calories in the day. Nothing.
It is true, like, you feel so hungry all the time, you know? What the fuck do you do? That's what we do in life. We don't do much, but we do feel hungry. Man, these are not tasty cookies, bro. The world is screwed cookies. We're gonna get to something nicer,
Your body
though.
still burned off, you know? This is called your...
Yeah. You're burning calories forever and ever.
Metabolic rate. And if you can lunch, you're actually going to be less productive. How do I know? Because
Oh no, not the science. That's the way they know everything. I think you can just feel it that you are less productive. After a meal, right after a meal, it's a little bit energy draining, I guess, to be full. But bro, just think about where the stomach is, right? It's literally next to your heart. It's literally the pouch that is constantly generating energy. That's where all the food goes. It's like, what is this magic? Where all the food goes? Well, into the magical pouch.
To less
Thank you, Gen Z. We all gonna be healthier since you are so unhealthy.
essential parts of your body. In this, your brain uses 20% of your daily energy, so when
Damn. Imagine how much my brain is using.
your body is conserving
damn,
energy,
dude.
standby mode.
Yeah, so the first thing it's doing, it's reducing the amount of brain usage, right? Crazy. When the body's conserving energy.
Ultimately, this results in energy to think.
Now, let's be honest. The way we interpret productivity, like this office job, probably not the best way to do things in life, okay? This will probably be looked back as slavery times.
The task
Even when, like, we invented smartphones, this could still look like slavery. If we're not socializing, if we're not moving bodies. Instead, we're burning energy through brain. Stupid slaves.
you're skipping lunch to try eat lunch.
Food is important for productivity, and imagine not setting up lunches in workplaces, not feeding people properly in workplaces. Imagine being that kind of boss. God damn. Was that happening? Absolutely was happening. Absolutely. I literally work in a fucking potato chips factory and they don't feed the employees. And it's like, what the fuck what are you doing even? I worked in just generally food factories, they don't feed you. Except for one, prestigious one. But they toss you around in a different way. And you do have to pay for your meals, but having a canteen, I mean, it's so essential in workplaces. And it's like the most fucking basic ass business that you can build inside your business. Which is like, it's fucking a no-brainer. I feel like it wouldn't even be classified as a business in that sense. You can just collect fucking money and not deal with the government.
Because the thing is, there's
You're
really
wrong!
taking your lunch getting a
Thank you, food theory. You're way better than the other theories that I used to watch, apparently. The horror theory, the scary games theory, those are not cool theories, to be honest. I don't even know how to name it in one word. Horror theory and spooky theory? Is that what we have right now?
away from your desk and doing 20 to 45 minutes away from your desk for lunch.
Wow, taking a break from slavery is helpful.
Results in 13 to 30%.
Oh my god!
Better
Not feeling like a slave is useful for you? God damn, dude. Guys, we have learned a lot today. Oh, Gen Z's enslaved. They don't have time for meals. Probably the study was conducted in the same place where the scientists do work. They just looked at the young ones and it's like, oh man, you're not eating meals, aren't you?
Lunch is gonna
Wow, take breaks, guys. Take breaks. What a revolutionary idea.
make you more productive. Ignore issue at play here than
Oh
just
no, there's a bigger
the
issue.
workplace pressure. It's on reckless spending. It's to pay for basic. Every generation has had to deal with rent prices and debts. And
Talking about that, I wanted to watch this video
of gas
because I love it. I think it's millennials. When millennials, they talk about capitalism. I love it. Because we know what the fuck we're talking about.
is going to convince
While no one else knows what no other generation understands. Alright?
how's your selling
Bro, just stop subscribing to Netflix and you will have 2
At
houses
$2
by
million
now.
after buying it for like 7 reds. Firefox.
How the fuck do you get Firefox to sponsor you?
I'll use anyways. Profit, and they're not owned by billionaires, which is great.
Wow, that's impressive.
So I don't have Franklin D.
Bro found the most ridiculous thing. World War veterans returning, they have nowhere else to go because the country was in economic collapse at the same time. Then they end up protesting.
The US economy in what is now looked back on as the golden age of capitalism. People
And somehow they solved the problem when it occurred 2 times in a row, I guess.
welfare
2 world wars in a row.
with it. Boomers grew up in a bubble of unprecedented comfort that might
Now, let's be honest, technology is great, but then he put a shock collar on his neck and disliked technology, and now he's complaining about economy. I wonder what happened. He went outside and tried to spend money? Yeah. Or try to talk to strangers, and stranger be like, I don't have enough money for lunch. I don't even have lunch money, dude.
voice. Turns out you end up with the now scientifically proven most narcissistic generation on the planet. Issues that came from your generation.
What the hell happened here?
Because many
What is going on there?
adults, these are all benefits their parents fought for.
Yeah, I feel like we will have to fight our own parents.
That their parents
There is, yeah, we gonna inherit the baby boomer properties. But most importantly, they should always do the opposite. Like when the world wants to destroy relationships, you should build relationships and protect them and privatize relationships as much as possible. That's the way that your life can become cheaper, funny enough. Even having a relationship with a business that produces food is fucking the greatest thing you could possibly get. Someone somewhere works in a food factory. Someone can get better deals basically when they happen. Like it's supposed, like relationships are supposed to fix the economy super fast because they're just non-existent right now. No one fucking cares about each other whatsoever. If we establish things how they're supposed to be, we can go very far.
bought using, I'm wrong, but apparently printing billions of dollars to make bombs to drop overseas doesn't provide any goods or services.
That's the secret way the boomers can just steal from the younger generations. They print money for themselves. And Trump literally says of like, well, homeowners are not going to be attacked. They're not going to be competed against. I'm not going to be the president to do it. And it's literally the most evil thing because rent is so expensive for no fucking reason. The wealth extraction that's happening is unprecedented to the point where boomers gotta die, you know? There has to be a revolution against them. We have to scare the shit out of them, you know? We have to fucking create some kind of generational war, uprising basically, and just take control that is rightfully ours at this point because we had it complicated. We had to learn like all these new technologies and be in isolation and be not loved by your parents. Wow. I don't have a concrete list of what's supposed to be happening, but capitalism is about to die. It's definitely not going to be popular anymore. Now that everyone is fucking broke, right? It's very likely we will crave power now. We will crave intelligence, awareness, and friends that we can collab with, right? And spread out the goodness, basically. And maybe we'll crave reputation. Something I care about.
Benefit of American society and upper class citizens dodging the draft.
Yeah. You know, generational war, inequality war. Now, I don't think poor people can also think clearly. What's happening in the UK is like a lot of poor people just fucking gang up and loot stores. You don't want mass chaos as well. And it's so easy to get to mass chaos that it feels like there is no real solution.
A move that apparently California. They cheered as he introduced his now infamous trickle-down economics, which
Yeah, he introduced a very likely lie. It's a whole next level lie when you think it's true, but it's not. That's what it sounds like.
right? It's been 50 years. It's about to trickle down any day now.
Money does not trickle down. The goods and services trickle down. The production, like, when you create something, it's there forever. And it does trickle down, like, a lot of technology just sits there, it doesn't rot, just gets cheaper, right? It gets more unwanted. So you can buy it for very cheap. Like, you must understand what trickle down actually looks like in real life, what's actually getting cheaper and more accessible, right? What can your money afford? And it's technology. And pretty much that's it. Maybe traveling is a little cheaper every time. Like, things get upgraded and navigation gets upgraded. So you don't have to train people as much as well. It's this sort of stuff. You just have to look into the stuff that gets cheaper to understand what's trickling down and what is actually getting clamped by scarcity. I don't appreciate Soggy's take on all of this, but he did. I appreciate that he did it. I don't appreciate that he doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
Town halls.
So Reagan introduced the concept of greed. I'm okay, man. Let the boomers fight each other. After all, that's what they're doing. But the moment they will have to face our generation, they will be completely exhausted. I am technically facing like a higher generation soon enough. Just by picking up a job, you're facing that generation, right? So, keep that in mind. And keep that in mind based on how parents treated you. So that you never forget to tell these boomers who actually didn't do their fucking jobs. Because a job is not about earning money. Alright, it's also about not doing damage to society.
Pushing back against new
That's also a fucking job that people are neglecting right now. The system is pretty fresh. Let's put it that way. Like, it has been updated in a bunch of different ways. But one thing that has to happen is society has to be under control to not deal damage to itself. We don't keep track of that. And right now, there's like motorcycles running around of like, why do you let them have it? It's a fucking toy at some point. It's fucking useless. It's not valid transportation anymore when it's making noise to everyone else. It's like having more trains. At some point, trains are just an absolute nuisance. If you use trains as transportation, I mean, fucking shoot yourself at this point. Like, I give up on you, personally. You cause the most damage and destruction to society than anyone else. People just don't notice. They don't actually calculate destruction. And that's why a reputation system is so important, right? There's nothing more famous than this graph right there. Look at this graph. Something has been cut so badly, like we know, because a lot of wealth is no longer trickling down, in fact. The productivity is no longer being compensated. Because what has been cut? Well, there were so many updates happening to society that businesses finally defeated the unions. Unions got defeated, guys. Alright, that's what happened. Businesses have claimed too much power and domination, and they were able to do whatever the fuck they want. Right? While fiat currency can be printed. This is the most important thing that changed. But the system wasn't updated to actually give you money for the amount of productivity you give to the company, which is literally what's supposed to be happening, right? So no, you just get hourly wages, and the hourly wages happen to have minimum wages too, which is not very useful, all right? What is useful is to know that you can earn more if you just work harder. That's the most motivating factor, the best shit that could ever happen to society. We don't have that right now. Unless you own your own business, unless you're a fucking legit freelancer, a lot of people don't have that privilege. Unless you're selling Lego blocks, okay? Then if you're just like a salesman, if you work harder, if you work for yourself, you're gonna earn more money. There's a lot of people just literally locked into slavery right now.
Selfish. They're
A selfish generation is the one that's going to be abandoned and going to cry for help, basically. It's, I can't wait to see what happens. Alright, they get older and older. I had to fight my mom. I had to go through a lot of trouble until the dust settled in my favor. I had to fight my dad. There were a lot of dust that had to fucking settle, and I should... Guess what? My whole life I was fighting boomers. Alright? The older generation over boomers were actually helping me a lot. I found an old man that was like, fuck yeah, dude. You're so cool. He was getting a job for me, getting to know the place. He passed away, you know, right after I left him. And it's a beautiful relationship I'll never forget. You know? While these fucking bastards, boomers, they can fucking rot in hell at this
societal
point.
ladder, which you can even see.
Oh, me generate. You don't get upgrades though. Boomers get an upgrade to me generation? I don't have this. I don't have my own labels for generations. I probably need it because it looks like it's all over the place.
Generation, which you can once they
Yeah, would you vote for war with the chance of getting drafted? Right? What a flavor. If you had no chance of getting drafted, then of course, you win. A free vote for cool shit to happen. But this is one of those, like, when hypocrisy or irony bites back. You know, I like war, and then you spawn into war zone and get shot in the face. Well, you liked war. You died from the thing you liked so much.
realized that they would then pay heavily controlled the media, so they could shift the blame to whomever they wanted. 33% of
Damn, this is so nasty.
still blame.
This is why we have to subscribe to each other, guys. Let's run. I just need subscribers, to be honest. No, it's a good reason. We have to support each other. You know? Same age group.
For the state, we got the world handed.
Yeah, I mean, the best part of the video is that we get the blame, they get to control the world. Baby boomers are kind of weird, aren't they?
I could
There's a lot of Gen Zers in Epstein list, aren't they?
be more proud
Oh wait, but they're kind of like victims,
of
right?
my generation, but I know
Alright, but you get cancelled anyways, buddy. What's the worst moon mission?
Clear genius.
Oh! That was the worst mission. Yet the most famous.
There are, I think, a lot of people who don't even know that we went to the moon other times. Buzz, Neil, Mike,
As if that matters.
great job, which is like enough.
You know why I'm so happy that he's criticizing the most famous moon landing? Although he's a NASA fanboy, I'm a flat earther. I think this whole thing is garbage. And there's good reason to think that way. We didn't get anything valuable. And now this guy is like basically on our side. despite being a science fanboy.
Like, the missions that came after our Fame 11 did not have many scientific goals. It had one really big
Aw, it's just so sad for
one,
you.
which was just tested, see, hot. Cooling capacity was limited. Sweat was like pooling inside of the suits. It sounds so gross. They're standing under like a sky that isn't just cloudless, it's skyless. There's nothing between you and the sun. But most
Wait, let me guess. Boomers went to the moon, and they forgot to keep doing that. No, that was not true. It's 50 years now. It's more than 50 years. 70 years?
actually they were switched.
Everyone's a boomer to me at this
That
point.
armed-
Anyone's old is a boomer.
A slowdown in the history of
Why are they called Silent Generation then? They should be the Moon
This is
Generation.
also the first two guys to ever die on this. Like,
Anyways, it's just nice to see a person excited about moon landings and not getting any. You know, you ain't getting any, boy. Little moon incel. Broke as Gen Z.
And housing
Guy.
prices. Thank you, Gen Z. You are our heroes. And
So apparently they are clamping on the prices, and the corporate establishment is panicking because Gen Z cannot afford their food anymore. They just collectively give up, right? It's a collective thing, usually. No peer pressure to buy any McDonald's. You know, you might have grown a generation out of McDonald's, and you might have capitalized on it, but this is what happens. The other generation is just going to ignore your stupid overpriced trash. Well done. Interesting video. Very interesting. I want more. More food, please. Food theory biggest fails.
hello, Internet. Well,
Ash, how about you? Oh, wait,
Wait,
Sam.
wait.
This is disgusting.
Okay, Steph.
I wouldn't feed this to a dog.
Ash, how about you? How was your prime cake experience?
So I like that it's an experience, right?
You would. What a Gen Z thing to say.
What a Gen Z thing to say, you broke-ass loser who didn't get lunch, but you got prime cake.
Honestly,
but this was tough to get.
Let's not watch this garbage. The failures that they have are personal, and I don't care. I don't care about your personal fucking shit.
It's just become such a favorite.
I feel like we now enter the music part of the video. Yeah, the Iran war is crazy right now. All over TikTok. Ozempic changed food forever. That guy's cool, but let's switch. Let's get some Pitbull in here. Give me everything. But is he active? Because he's collabing with like everyone. All the time. From around the world, dude. He gets so crazy.
A todos los fuck you, a la misma vez.
I wonder what exitoso means, though. Oh, damn. Is Dave Days back? Because Hannah Montana came back. Is he back? It's so sad that he's not. That it's not curating his absence from YouTube. Because he used to be cool, right? And it's like technology keeps getting better. Like, why would you not be passionate about producing music? Oh shit.
That you're not here next to me. If you take a try, and in our time that you wasted just burned down.
I've wasted my nights, you called it love, but even the sun sets. I'm at a payphone trying to call home. Where are the times gone, baby? It's all wrong. If happy ever after did exist, fairy tales are full of it. 'Cause you forgot yesterday. I keep don't expect you to care.
I know I've said it before, but all of our bridges burned down. Even the sun sets.
Anyone said this video is private? What
YouTube
happened?
Rewind, most popular.
It's unlisted, by the way, not private.
Videos on YouTube. YouTube has now recently unlisted all of the YouTube Rewind.
Different than privating.
And then they decided to rewind.
They privated the YouTube Rewinds?
2025, the news broke that YouTube actually... Why? YouTube didn't actually announce why they did this. They didn't...
Why would they remove it then? Because privating is basically deleting the video.
Statement about it, and
crazy.
It left people scratching their head very recently.
It got even worse.
YouTube has now made all of their iconic YouTube Rewind videos private. They were previously one YouTuber in the world that I feel like kind of fell under the radar. So it's
PewDiePie?
Started off in 2010, 2013 was great, 2014 was great. It actually started going downhill in 2018. 2018.
No, 2016. They started adding diversity with like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Disney kids, Wine kids invading. 2016 when it's started. Yeah, there was a lot of diversity as well in 2016. People from singing different languages, I don't know. But you couldn't recognize like most of the people, 80% of the people you wouldn't recognize anymore. I know all YouTube Rewind lore, you can fucking quiz me on that shit.
Which is the one that...
And it's not 2018 when things fell off. Okay, 2018 is when things got completely gutted, basically. Fucking assassinated.
Seeing right now was the one that everyone really...
Basically, things were kind of going off the scale. Something was pulling the strings, and I blame women for doing that. Because it's very, you know, female conspiracy type of thing. To add diversity, to add politics into 2018. We added politics, guys. Women have been taken over. The rewind harder and harder until it fucking became embarrassment, basically. Became just like a fucking toilet paper for women to wipe their politics on. It's fucking insane. So eventually they tipped the scales and they destroyed the thing that didn't fucking belong to them in the first place. Women don't even rule YouTube, bro. Women have barely anything to do with YouTube. And yet they were fucking culturally bending the entire YouTube Rewind. Yes, we had female YouTube CEO, but that's just so nasty right now. If she had anything to do with this bullshit. But that's where the world was going. The world was promoting diversity, and YouTube was just kind of like leaning into the same shit until it fucking broke in half.
Really hate it.
It's
this
insane.
Was when YouTube started getting a lot more corporate, like certain types.
No, not corporate. No.
Types of like messaging in the videos that people didn't really like because people come to.
No, they literally started talking about politics. Bro doesn't like. He didn't even watch. He doesn't even understand the contrast that happened.
And the 2019 one was, again, just a compilation.
The funny thing is, we have winded back. All this female sludge just fucking left. The moment you actually point a finger at them, they somehow fucking vanish. As if they had never had anything to do with, well, YouTube, as I've said. They should have never have grasped that much power. They just fucking threw it away, but now it just, you know... They chew the food and they spit it out, and it looks like trash that no one wants to see anymore. PewDiePie, like, had to come out in 2018 and start roasting YouTube Rewind. It just has to happen when something is so bad. It's roasting time, basically. Everyone was doing it. But the best roast is to just do the better rewind. So YouTube also just kind of gave up because, like, well, YouTubers are doing rewind somewhere else. We don't have to do it until Mr. Beast took over. He did his rewind, and then he just fucking vanished with this idea. He just fucking dropped it as well, like a fucking narcissist that he is. Mr. Beast cannot be trusted with cultural things whatsoever, and he's just a pain in the ass for the entire platform.
They didn't even
Let's
really
be
try
honest.
on this one. and I think hate they actually got.
The funny thing is, like, this could have completely stayed afloat, this type of format, especially during the COVID era. Like, why not? Why not celebrate stats, at least something? But okay, they gave way to, you know, they carved out a position, an empty spot for YouTube Rewind to manifest. And I'll do the best I can to manifest, okay? I'm on a crusade to make it happen, like, properly. And roast whoever is also attempting to do the same thing. There is that one guy, you know? That one guy that will have to face me. You know, I'm trying every single year now. But I found something more important than just chasing YouTube Rewinds.
And they were like, yeah.
But they emptied the spot, and I'm like, no, someone's got to fill it.
Let's see what
someone's got to do it.
What you get. You know what?
I do have a flaw. I follow women more than men. To the point where, like, the rest of the cookies are, you know, different flavor than what we got to this point. I don't know how to balance the scales either, alright? I'm corrupted.
Screw this. YouTube doesn't seem to care about it since. So why did they actually end up unlisting the videos? Why did they...
My suspicion is that people are stupid. Especially Americans.
Making the videos private. Pioneer the...
So what does it have to do with PewDiePie?
Of YouTube. Iga, this guy.
What?
Right over here. So it is really first people who...
Did he copy strike YouTube Rewind?
Do with the camera on YouTube. And so he actually made a statement about YouTube Rewind recently, and the time that he made the statement actually lines up directly with when...
Bro, what kind of ninja slap is that? Imagine slapping YouTube authorities so hard that they panic, that they burn their prized possession, hide it under the rug like some kind of dead animal or whatever. Like, what the hell has happened? I mean, I know Ryan has it in him to get an achievement like this, but what the hell is going on? Only Ninja can send someone into a black hole.
YouTube decided to actually
list
their YouTube Rewinds. He talked about why he stopped doing YouTube Rewind and YouTube actually ended up unlisting all of their YouTube Rewind videos only 2 days later. Could be a coincidence, but exactly what he had to say.
And we talked about this.
So he was dragged into dancing and even lied into dancing, so you can already tell there's some kind of fishy manipulation, maybe? Was there, like, more dancing in later YouTube Rewinds? I didn't, like, notice that, because, like, in 2018, there was, like, the acting part where they jump out of the skyplane bus thingy for Fortnite, and they do politics, but dancing? Now, you don't get to fucking pick, alright? What do you do on Rewind? It is one of those just, you're gonna be a clown for us type of things, and you'll have to love it the way it is. So I'm 50-50 split of like, nah, just sell your soul.
They're saying, I don't want to put...
But the weirdest thing is that for them to just private the videos, like, what the fuck, man? That's next level. But why did they unlist at December 9? What?
Seen anywhere 8th of 20.
Okay, that's pretty bad. That looks pretty bad, dude.
One of the shops convinced me once I was there, like, it's okay, like, just do it, it'll be easy. I was like, nah.
Yeah, this is very fishy behavior. Sort of thing Asians potentially have immunity system to. Immunity to disease.
I'm good. It's like something wasn't in it. It's not because they weren't asking. They were asking every year. But I was like, nah, I'm not doing this anymore.
And keep in mind that he
felt
like he was very disrespected.
And they probably just terrible at negotiating. Like, if the guy doesn't want to dance, then just like, okay, what do you want to do? Should be simple, right? You can come up with your own dance moves, for example. Like, you can negotiate. It's YouTubers, man. They're supposed to be entertaining. Not slaves.
And he was.
Again.
He made a very, and then YouTube unlisted all their YouTube rewinds on December 10th, only 2 days later. I think they were just tired of being held accountable and getting all the hate that they got. And I even talked about the fact that YouTube Rewind did document the downfall of YouTube, where it started off with wholesome content creators. Until YouTube makes an official statement about it, we don't really.
We'll have to fucking extract the official statement, guys. We'll have to fight for it. Odd one out. Oh, that guy was talking about YouTube. That was nice. YouTube Rewind. Again, collab? Question mark. We can do it. Anyone who wants to make it can do it. That's simple as that. Mr. Beast will not do it.
This in front of a camera, and that simple trick was called. You're filming the thing slightly, capture a new image, move the thing again, and magically.
Yeah, thank God AI is here to help remove slavery.
Look like it
like
move
this.
on its own. And with this mouth shape possible. We will have to sculpt out hundreds of different heads though, but being made and enjoyed to this day. And while new character feel more alive. And third moves so fast that the camera can't even capture its movements correctly. Basically, we can sneak in nightmares as long as it's only shown for 1 frame. Humans look like this. So going from this to this in only 10 years? How? I can't get over that footage, like what Disney did for Sleeping Beauty or Alice in Wonderland or any movie ever because animators use references all the time. People had...
Well, there's always enough male content. Look at that.
My name is Zachary Smiggle. Yes, that is real. Specifically designed and marketed for chronic weight management. This was the green light the world was waiting for, and it turned a medical discovery into a cultural phenomenon overnight. For a while, it felt like every celebrity on the red carpet had suddenly undergone a transformation, but nobody wanted to say the word Ozempic yet. It was...
Yes, I can check Style Theory after all. It's named a little different. Wow, Gen Z's getting rolled right now.
Gen Z millennials end up cool again? Let's find
Because they exist.
out. Looking back,
Guys, I am a millennial. Can I be popular now?
millennials lived in that we haven't quite put our finger on. Well,
Oh my god, I wish I could put a finger on
sit
that
back,
same
grab a
thing.
snack, and give Bill. If they weren't so funny, why else would they get nicknames like Lip Caterpillar or Flavor Saver? Generation. Except it backfired in a way that no one saw coming.
I see a lot of backfires in the future, guys.
Cause it to give you a burst of dopamine.
Oh my god, this is the dopamine part of the science video.
Happy chemical.
Oh my god.
Feel good in a world without that online connection.
Oh, so sad. So did she make new music or no? Like, come on. Salem had a big break. Please tell me she has something. New in town. Well, what an ugly looking album, isn't it? Fuck is going on here? Ugh. She's kinda like, what? Are you doing a cappella too? That's trash, man. What happened to my... What? Are you kidding me? What the fuck is going on? Well, how did she become a terrible artist? We'll never know. Fell from a tree or something. Let's assume that. You have a show, alright? Give me. Fuck is that? I swear she has a show. You can't find it through her name, though. Unstoppable. No one subscribed to her channel, by the way. It's so sad. Okay, dude, don't write thumbnails like this. She just has no idea how to do things. She even collabed with Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast didn't fucking coach her how to do YouTube. That's pathetic, man. Mr. Beast, you bastard.
Mission Unstoppable. We never heard of her. So let me get ready to meet the scientists, inventors, and heroes who help make our
I am an inventor.
world a better place.
In heart, for now, I guess.
The future
I wish someone meets me.
is here.
And also to see if she can help me with some knee pain I have when I play basketball.
Oh, I can help you. I can help you. Just remove all the sticks and replace them with big chungus, okay? You have knee pain. How did you open the door? How do you pick up a ball?
Good.
Knee pain? You mean your body is capable of standing up straight without collapsing on gravity?
Sports physical therapist. What therapies?
Bro, your only hobby should be eating food. Get that fucking basketball out of your mouth, bro.
While she learns a lot from observing her movements, she also gathers hard data with special.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, man. She also gathers hard data. Are you guys dating? Dating for some data? Oh, data mining. Oh, so cute. Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh, she's gonna help you. Fucking... I swear, Miranda is just full of cringe. You gotta avoid cringe, at least. To make sure I'm not just like an NPC. Oh, get out of here, Eminem. A robot? Nah, we don't need that. It's not like she's doing anything, right? Pokemon, get out of here. Cher might be able to upload some content soon. We need that really badly, because she's pretty good.
Tell me no lie. Could you tell me what you're waiting on? All you gotta do is give me a sign to know that you can't wait to get me on my own. Got me all over your mind. I'll be in control tonight. I'll give you all my time. Just give me the green light. Give me the green light. See it in your eyes. You got me.
Alright, that's... Did she got green light, though? Because buttons do turn green if I care. There's some blue ones and green ones, guys. Get out of here, Charlie. Is Derulo uploading music right now? That would be interesting. People accused him of being not interesting. Not dramatic enough. He didn't, consume enough of Ozempic, I think.
I love that she a dancer. When she popping it like some champagne.
Can we get something more family-friendly, Mr. Derulo? I think he is dramatic. In a boring way. Real wealth. Oh, he's giving advice.
Sometimes when you're knocked down, that's knocked down, it defeats them. But in actuality, I feel like you can utilize that as fuel. Utilize that as fuel. Look yourself in the mirror.
Okay, that's fair.
Every single day, and you tell yourself that you are worthy, and you.
But he doesn't know how to fucking say it. There's the motivating factor of the world sucking ass, okay? And feeling knocked down because you're not earning enough, you're not having enough friends, whatever, right? There's motivating factor right there. And you just work towards that. It's a very clean direction for people to follow. Of the things that are missing, is the things you have to actually fight for, not give up. Some people give up, right? Is that all you want to do, Jason? Oh, you want to do horror or something? Are you okay? Dude, you're not werewolf version of Justin Bieber, dude. You can't just say one sentence and turn it into a song. I think Jason is dramatic. He's a very roastable person. Let's go. I might actually use it as fuel. That's right, just like how he described it. How convenient. Alright, what is Demi doing? Alright, that's pretty good. Oh, come on, you brought Eminem anyways, you bastard. You threw away one cookie that was not meant to be thrown away. Shut up, Avril. Ah. It's AI. She's under attack, guys. I see, I see. Pretty disgusting, actually. Well, she did abandon her fans for like 8 months. What else do you expect? Alright, let's check this out.
Every moment is saved, retrace things that we learned. What a story has been, all the times that I said. Found in the little things, I'll feel you playing song on my heartstrings. Pain just return. Well, I promise that even if I can't see you, heartstrings.
It's not like Ari uploaded anything. That's all they want to see is Ari transformation through years. 'Cause it's so dramatic. You know what? I will click on this random video instead. Do I know Jade? Okay, it's trash. She's the hot girl now. Not to mistaken with the girl that works with Hawkeye. You know? She's definitely creepy.
Like Superman.
What's that? Boring. New music, please. Never mind. What is she doing again? She does have a lot of dead ends in her channel. After her dad died, she will be sad forever. What is that all about? The dominoes collapsed and she realized how lonely she is or something? Like, what's going on?
Oh, the season is over, no reason that ends. That's it.
The funny thing is, this video is gonna end too. We ate like 16 cookies. Okay, she's kind of crazy right now. There's no way Rose has anything. Because that would be weird. How funny she really is? Yeah? Alright, here we go. Consumed by the bed gap. I don't think she's trying to be funny here. No one talks how funny she is because she's probably not very funny, is it? Half of these are just K-porn, so... I'm not gonna show all of them. Yeah, this is how Santa looks like in 2025 and beyond. Something happened, guys. It's all about collecting those snacks. I need this to be a trend with me as well. Alright. That's how we do. That's the correct thing to do, guys.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Popping.
That's the scariest thing for an Asian person, to not know what to do. Wow, see you guys next time. This pack of cookies sucks.